Good morning. Hey there, Wildlings. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Becky, and it is the first day of the year. And I thought to myself, how do I want to start out 2023? Like, what do I want to do? Tony is out golfing with my dad, so I have the house to myself for the first time in a few weeks since he's been in my apartment. And I thought, I have a lot of new books, and I want to read. So I think we're just going to do like a read with me vlog. Grab your book. I'll hopefully make sure there's some like aesthetic-y, nice music, and we'll get started. We'll see what's going on in my book stack, what's in my TBR, and read the first book of 2023. I haven't actually eaten anything yet though, so I'm gonna make some coffee. My sister left these for when she was here, and it's like weird coffee. Tea bags? I don't know, but the box was almost full, so I've been trying to use them up before I don't know, get something better. And then I think we're gonna make an acai bowl.
Às vezes é da dor que vem o amor. E o que pensava que era engano. Olho seus olhos de luz e vejo anjo. Esqueci dos tropeços, esqueci das caídas. Perdidas, vou encontrar o meu lar. Foi do seu sorriso que encontrei a paz. Alguém que preciso pra não olhar mais pra trás. Foi do seu sorriso.
So if you watch some of my previous videos, you will see that I have done quite a few book shopping book hauls, and these are some of our new books. Which one should we read? Olivia Dade, Olivia Dade, non-fiction. Just on page 2, but there's something that didn't really cross my mind. Olivia Dade writes a lot of plus-size characters, which is why I liked her other book. But they literally say, like him, she was fat with a rounded belly and soft chin. Like him, she was strong too. Those endless legs of hers, curvy and muscled, her biceps evident when she opened the heavy sauna door for him on their way out. And I was like, normally it's like one character that's plus size, and then I took a really good look at the cover. Like, I actually looked at the cover, and they're both plus size characters, and that is super cool. Super cool. So I don't know, I'm just more excited to read this. chapter in, just finished the first chapter, and it really, it kicks off with a bang. It kicks off with a bang, but I really liked the first chapter. I think it effectively sets a lot of the groundwork for what is going to be happening in this book, according to the plot. And interestingly, the first chapter was from the male's POV, not the female POV. I won't say anymore, but I'm just quite excited to get into the rest of the book.
Eu não vou chorar, contanto que eu me lembre que é bem longe eu vou ficar. Entrei no jogo pra perder, mas tô bem acostumado a cantar um samba triste que mais parece um fado, mas prefiro
Made some
ficar
progress. I'm on chapter 7, and a scene just happened where the main female character, I can't remember her name right now. Why do I not know her name? Maria gives Peter these like Swedish candies to try that are like these salty licorice, and he literally spits it out onto the floor of her hotel room. When I tell you, I've had this exact experience with one of my Norwegian friends who made me try a licorice sweet, and I literally spit it out across the room, like across her bedroom or something. And I just laughed so hard because I'm like, I 100% understand the trauma of what trying that feels like. So far, this book is so cute though. It's so cute. We're about halfway through this book. He figured that was why recent filming had proven especially fraught and chaotic. E. Wade's books couldn't provide plot or character guidance anymore, and the showrunners were floundering. What show do we think that's in reference to?
Eu prefiro sentir e chorar do que passar a vida sem sair do lugar, sem ter alguém pra amar.
Unfortunately, Tony is already home. It's been a couple hours, but I got pretty far. We're almost finished this book, and hopefully I can wrap this up tonight, and I'll tell you guys what I think about the ending. So far, this book is great. Well, depending on how it ends, this might be the first 5-star book of the year. Exciting. We're back. We went for some Chipotle. I only have some book left, so let's try to finish it up.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
We're literally so close to finishing this book, but I'm getting a little upset at it. I thought I was gonna really love the end of this book, and I'm upset that it feels like the main male character has to like change his wants and desires to be with the main female character. If it was me, if I had written this book, maybe the two characters at the end do not end up together because their priorities do not align. And Olivia Dade books, sometimes the characters' priorities do not align. And that's just realistic. Sometimes two people cannot be together because they want different things out of their lives. And I think both characters want different things out of their lives, but in order to force them to be together, one character is going to have to sacrifice the things that they want in their life. And I just hate that. I hate that. We've literally got 40 pages left. Let's see how it goes.
Eu não vou negociar a minha liberdade por destino frio.
neither of these characters is wrong, but the author is making one of the characters wrong in order to get them to be together at the end. Like, I don't think it's wrong for them to want other things. I don't think it's wrong for either character to maybe not necessarily understand the other character's wants or why they'd have those wants. Like, I think she did a good job of explaining, like, why they feel certain traumas in certain way, but I definitely feel like those kind of things maybe will, like, dictate your wants and needs and desires and stuff. And I feel like Peter is having to make sacrifices and change things and, like, rethink his desires, but Maria hasn't, or maybe not yet. I don't know, we'll see in this last chapter. But I'm just like, my reading of this book is slowly going down. Okay, no, but real talk, let's talk about it. I got to this far, and this is where this book started pissing me off. I think just this book might have been a little bit better if instead of the last 2 chapters, we just had an epilogue, and in the epilogue, the characters have gone away, achieved what they needed to achieve. I think Peter wants success. He wants success, and that's not a bad thing. And I think that Maria wants a deeply committed relationship, and that's also not a bad thing. I just don't think both characters at that point were in the position to give each other what they wanted to give. And this book was so good up until that last 10%, you know? And I just kind of felt like these 2 chapters, the author was just trying to, like, force these puzzle pieces together that were just not quite fitting. Like, the shapes were right, but they were cut a little off and they were just not quite fitting. And maybe some time would do that. I didn't like how it felt that Peter was the only one really making concessions for the relationship. I do not think that's the relationship should go, especially at the end here. And I think that the mental work that Maria had to do at the end of this book was only like half a page, and it wasn't enough. She definitely has some of her own issues to work on before this works, I think personally. Both characters are periodically in therapy throughout this entire book, which is brilliant. I do agree with that. I think there should be a lot more therapy representation in books. This is plus size representation, romance representation, therapy representation. Great book. I would give it 5 stars, except for that last 10%. So for me, this is a 4-star book. I would still recommend you read it. You might feel differently about the ending than I do. But I still think that Olivia Dade writes great plus size romance. Her characters feel real and feel lived in, and I just think that these 2 characters might have needed a little bit more therapy before they did eventually get together. That's it. This book is 399 pages. 399 pages, and that's the first book of the year. Done. Super exciting. Please check this out. I will probably be sending this book to 2 of my friends who I think will actually really enjoy it, and who I just want to force to read it so I can talk about it with them later. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me during this video, for reading with me. If you decided to read or pick up this book, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below, and I will see you